welcome back to another episode of Revamped Outdoors. My name's Elliot, and I've been on a bit of hiatus. I know that. Duck season, so I'm out in the duck marsh, as you can see. Well, woods / marsh. See? Look at that. Beautiful. Look up here. Not a single duck anywhere all morning. Story of my life. But anyways, I got to thinking. I got some stuff in the works, working on a few different lures, a couple different baits. I know I say that every time, but it's gonna happen. Anyway, I just do this channel mostly for fun at this point, so yeah, that's why it's been like a month before I've actually done a video. But sitting out here, sitting on my chair, I kind of figured I'd show you guys something that I came up with. I'm sure other people came up with it, but I did it when I first got my small boat, Ludicrous. It's like a 14-foot small boat with a mud motor on it. Not a really good way to sit in it when you got a mud motor, so I came up with a seat design that is removable, and I'm actually sitting on it right now in the woods. And I think it's something that I use pretty much every time I go hunting, and then anytime I have a spot that I can sit on hard ground, I really appreciate it. So I thought I'd show you it really quick. Nothing fancy, it's just really simple, but it's something that I really, really like, and I'm glad that Blue Jay. And I know what you're saying. You're saying, Elliot, that's just a 2x10 with a boat seat on it. And you know what, guy? You'd be right. That's all it is. Look at this. Look at this. Swivels. Huh? Nah? Swivels. Boat seat, obviously, if you were to try and do this, I would recommend probably get a camo one, because paint wears off really quick, but from a distance you can't really tell. I'll show you. But with a non-treated 2x10, you can see how that kind of blends in pretty well. I got a little bit of overhead cover in this spot, but I came out 10 minutes late. I figured I wasn't going to see a duck anyway, but so it's nice. You can lay it this way, or you can lay it out front if you got more space, like if you wanted to sit with more of the plank in front of you. I don't know, it's just really easy, simple design. You can see on the bottom here, it just has one of those oh, that's why it's been goofy. I broke a bolt off. That's why it's been goofy. Good thing I did this. But anyway, you can see it just bolted on there on the bottom like you would any other boat seat with just a $5 swivel. And then you can position it any way you want. What I like about it is that you can have the 2x10, it's I think a 4-footer. You can have the 2x10 cocked a little bit this way or that way, and it helps with if it's unlevel. You know, if it's not a level terrain, you can cock it a little bit and it'll hold it. So when I get out of here, I'll show you guys kind of how it works on the boat. This sits between two bunks, and it gives you the opportunity to sit in the middle or further back on the boat or whatever. Couple things to keep in mind. You can secure this down with a bungee strap. Some jurisdictions require that the driver's seat be hard fastened to the boat, so you might have to look into that. But yeah, so I just grab it out, bring it out in the woods, put it back in the boat. So there's a duck. Crap. There he goes. I don't know if you can see him. Alright, so this is usually how I run it here with the board, but I usually have the board in a bit. Then I can sit there, and then that handle, right, for the mud motor is about right here. So if I were to sit back here, I'd be really back heavy, and if I were to sit in the middle, it'd be too middle heavy. And by middle heavy, I mean the bow would be down too much, pushing. It would be plowing through the water too hard. So this seems to work really well. The thing to keep in mind with this, of course, is make sure you have it attached to the boat, right? So bungee it over, or go ahead and just nail it or bolt it down with maybe big wing nuts or something, and then you could take it off, use it out in the marsh. I like this a lot because it evens the boat out, because this is a smaller boat. I'm a bigger guy. It has the weight capacity, of course, but at the same time, if I'm moving around too much in it or something, it gets a little bit dicey. I use this boat specifically for running up this kind of stuff. Real small, lots of wood in it, very difficult to get in. So having the center mass in the dead center of the boat helps immensely. So I just thought I'd let you guys know that a little bit. So this is my favorite addition to this boat out of all the stuff I've done. The headlights on there, the anchor rope, the anchor assembly, the way I have it set up. So far that's been my favorite addition to this boat. If you guys want to see any of the other stuff like the headlights that I put on there, the quick release anchor, which is great for like fast water stuff. This is a pretty fast moving creek with a bunch of back eddies and stuff that I get into, so I like that a lot because I'm able to kind of stop, drop it off the bow and stuff. So if you're interested in anything to do with this boat, please let me know. Otherwise, like always, keep your amps up and your filament dry.